Don't forget to like and subscribe!
Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you.
True. But what are we investigating here? Or are we just
Nothing to
looking?
see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask?
I guess?
Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
I'm just following you, girl, wherever you go.
Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
I mean, it looks like there would be. There's like a couple of houses.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she
What?
died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
Oh, jeez. Is this like a puzzle thing?
What? Who said that?
Long
Right.
story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene.
Is this like, what is that game? Stanley Parable? Is this what's happening?
They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but which side?
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Komania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed
Oh my
pixie
God.
and flummoxed feline struggled to work it out.
Okay.
Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration.
Okay, this is, okay, Stanley Parable-esque.
All right, let's try this again.
Right.
The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the
Great.
start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future marquis's abode to be?
Yeah, it's pretty
Got a
good.
Nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must...
Oh.
Are you sure you don't want to hear the rest?
Yeah, go on.
I'll keep this brief. Firstly,
Okay.
the place ahead of you is a secret room whose purpose, per the legends, is to await the arrival of a certain marquis. For that reason, it's called the future marquis's abode to be.
Yeah, we got that.
Secondly, when you get inside, don't sit on the chair in the center, or bad things will happen. There, that's all. Off you go.
Okay, great. So, sit on the chair in the center, right? Is that what we're doing? You know, I have not been down here. Yes.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
Yeah. What is this?
With wood and earthenware strewn all around, the demon feline's fury can't be quelled. Reducing them to rubble on the ground, she finds the vessel's vacant save for... air?
She finds long gone the gems that once they held.
Are they describing how we broke the boxes and jars?
Yeah, they
What
are.
are you calling demon feline?
Demon. That's funny. Read? I'm not gonna read all that. Are they gonna say something smart? Nope.
Captivated by the
Oh.
epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was.
Maybe I should have read that.
Namely, to
Oh.
remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Okay, gotcha.
Pepe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cape.
Yeah, Cape.
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first.
Yes.
Can't fault them
For sure.
that.
With wood and earthenware strewn
Okay,
all
okay.
around, the demon feline's fury can't be quelled,
The
reducing them to rubble.
That's
on the
hilarious.
ground.
No, you don't. I wrote that line. Don't start plagiarizing me just because you can't take a bit of criticism.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's not put form over content here. It's not about the rhymes. It's about making sure the Outlanders focus on the clockwork key on that platform.
Right.
I told you already. Stop calling me Demon Feline.
This is hilarious. This is fantastic. And no, I have not played the Stanley Parable for myself, but I've like seen clips and stuff. Okay, nothing. Okay, let's sit in the center because they told us not to, and we are rebels.
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this person.
Traveler? Are you alright?
Turns out there's glue. Yeah, I noticed. But I wanted to do that. You try to stand up, but the glue is holding you firmly in place.
Come on, you can do it! This can't be how our story ends.
Try to stand up. Yes. You managed to partly unstick yourself. Oh, that's good. The issue that you can't break free, it's more that you don't want to tear your clothes in the process. They mean a lot to you. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
Keep trying to stand up. You finally free yourself and stand up, clothes intact. Okay, great. That was... Oh, and the glue's gone. Okay, great. Let's continue with what they want us to do. I thought they would say something like after, right?
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
Okay, cool, let's do it.
The attack's now over. Only one final step remains.
Yeah,
Now
what's that?
it is the time to seize the key.
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your lights, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Are these... What in the world? Oh yeah, they... Okay.
Ah! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander.
Hello.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
And do what with said key?
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Yeah, this is true.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Oh yeah.
Who?
And thus was
There.
born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
Or smart ass remarks of...
Whoever it is,
Whatever
I don't
we
know
do.
and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important
Wow.
things to focus on. Like, where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our 3 clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Okay.
Each clan has its own version of history,
Oh,
detailing the
jeez,
clan's
okay.
origins and the tale of the dragon of old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say dragon of old,
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times.
Okay,
The
great.
new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it.
Fantastic.
Honestly, I don't care that much.
Sounds
Cappy's the one
productive.
who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble Outlander.
Yeah, just call me Image.
Noble Traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still.
It is true.
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat. I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there.
Fantastic. Lead us. Cafe leads the party to the site.
This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old.
Are we still in?
After a bitter battle that dragged on
Oh,
for
we
many
are.
days
Okay.
and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift.
Okay, sounds like a job. So they work shifts while the poor dragon had to work around the clock. True.
So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second? Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world?
A good question.
But that would have to wait. Apparently,
Okay.
Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site.
Oh.
Unwanted company had arrived. The traveler
These guys.
and the talking cat, Nekomata,
There you
decided
go.
to teach them some manners.
Oh, they did give me a trial. That's funny.
The wind knows me.
I'll better
True
use that.
display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you.
Here's a thought.
Oh,
Your martial
I should have let them
prowess and
finish.
show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic. Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that
Sure.
clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
Ah, yeah, I bet.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript
Okay.
that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, You're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays.
Yeah, this is true.
So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Hold on. Isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Yeah.
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Okay. Okay. So just connect the dots.
To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
That's a fair point. I can't really say anything about that.
Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Sure. Hold on. Okay, I can't talk to her. Recall how you once loosened the key, now wind it up using the same method. Connect the line? Crap. What did it look like? Oh, she's moving.
I guess we should start here?
I guess? Hold on, let me look. What did it look like again? If I can look it up.
Behold,
Okay.
the sacred writings that record the
That
truth
wasn't too
of
bad. As when I found out
that
that.
have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
Yeah, because my main problem was looking to see you to bring that image up where I should connect the dots because I didn't remember. Oh my goodness. This is a lot. Oh, things are blanked out.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
I guess?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
Oh, oh my god.
And yet, it
Toxic.
seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here.
I mean, is he?
Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Wow, these guys are
Let's
just...
do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, you do that.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
Alright, on to the next one. Alright,
The
we're
party
here.
finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Yeah, that is an issue, right?
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
Wow, he is really toxic. Holy hell.
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
Oh my god. Even the narrator. Okay, yeah.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, next step is open the door?
I'm assuming you have a
Almost.
key.
There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Okay, great.
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
I hope so with your security answers.
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers.
Oh,
But worry not. I
Okay.
had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
good to know. Fantastic. There is no response from the door and nothing unusual about it. Not.
Question 1. Who is it?
Police image mark. I guess we'll go with police open up.
That's
Sure.
actually quite an amusing approach. It's probably not going to get us anywhere, but I do admire your sense of humor and your commitment to it.
Question 1.
Alright, let's see if I
An
can.
ingenious idea. Far more intelligent than Boberano's ancestors. But I still recommend against this answer.
Question 1.
Okay, great. It's easy. Okay.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide! Trusty travel guide!
Yeah, we
Question
got it.
2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Interrogation, right? Courage and strength.
Oh, no, don't say that. Even though the writings you saw do prove that bravery has its uses.
You do realize we can hear everything you're saying, right?
Oh,
If
okay.
you say it out loud, you'll only set those three off arguing again. Thinking it is fine, but please promise me you won't say it.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Hard work and wealth.
To be completely honest, hard work is a bit of an alien concept to us here in
Oh.
the Constellation Metropole.
Good to know, I
We have
guess.
hardware and we have clockwork, but not hard work.
Okay.
Question 2.
Okay, great.
By which virtue?
Wisdom.
This is the right answer, I swear. I'll.
Correct.
What? A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world or the truth of this world?
Oh, that's. Both are false. Let's go with I don't know
Come
first.
on, you'll have to do better than that, kid. I mean, Traveller Marquis.
Yeah?
You and your friends are the only ones who know the truth about us.
Question 3. Which is more real?
Both are false.
Please try to avoid being unnecessarily cruel in your response.
Question
My bad.
3.
I'm just trying to get all the dialogue. Perhaps both are equally real.
Here. Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Fantastic. The door opens and a puff of smoke wafts
Traveler
out.
Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Okay, should be able to remember this time. Now since I kind of know what I'm doing. You got something to say? No? Okay. Recall how you loosened... Alright. Oh, I have to hit it first. Alright.
Do we really need this one?
The Traveller Marquee draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct. I
Yeah.
think you should take another look at Bobarano's family crest and have another go.
Yeah, thanks, man. I accidentally linked the wrong one, just hit the Oracle Pillar. Okay, great. Okay, good to know, because I was so boned. Come on. That looks right, right? Hey, sick. Fantastic.
Now, let me see what...
What elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cape.
Yeah. Wise Antonio in the basement. Okay. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a... Wow. Holy crap.
Look! My clan's history is true as well! Ah, there's that same unforgeable signature again, right here!
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
I don't think so. I think all clans helped equally,
Given
right?
that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Bobarano? How can that be?
Because taking on a dragon takes a bit more than just one clan,
Oh,
I guess.
I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But
Okay.
then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Well, Miko is crafty, so
Don't
I'm
mind
sure.
Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you
Sick.
mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Bobarano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Fantastic. Sounds like a plan.
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Goddess.
Better than the unexpected.
Very nice. Alright, well, I'll end this part here. I don't know how many parts there would be in this world quest, which is surprisingly voiced. Because the other world quest, the one that you go to Sumeru, is not voiced. Because I did a little bit of it. But yeah, you'll see this this world quest since it is recorded, right? So yeah, I'll see y'all in part 2 of the Kirara world quest. Later.